Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a good weekend. I have a couple more cards over there, so I will show you guys those. I'm going to go make a run to the P.O. Box on Tuesday because I know for sure somebody told me that there would be something there on Tuesday. So I thought instead of going today and tomorrow, I would just go Tuesday. So let me show you my coffee. One of the things this week is going to be, I was talking about this in my grocery haul, we're going to do simple keto. I want to show those that are new to keto or thinking about keto, or just people just in general that are curious, that you can do it really simple. It's really hard when we're showing, with me, I like to do different recipes and be creative and play around with food and stuff. So I think it just has the look of it looking difficult, like you have to do these things, you have to make all these substitutions, and I don't know, like the lasagna that I made. A lot of people were like, oh, just so many steps. Yes, there's a lot of steps, but like I said, I like to be creative, and I like to recreate some of my favorite things from pre-keto. So that's kind of some things going in my head too for other videos to do, or like recreating some favorites. But anyway, so this week is going to be all about simple. I'm going to show you that you can do keto really simple. I'm going to show you some alternatives. Like I'm going to show you my coffee right now, and I'm going to tell you like an alternative you could do if you don't have the products that I have. But all my meals are going to be so simple this week, with exception of one meal today, only because we're having a potluck today at work. And so I do have one that's a little bit more complicated, but it's not too bad. So my coffee. So I do use some supplements. So this one is a collagen with also MCT oil powder. So collagen is just a personal preference. It's not something that everybody likes to use, and it's definitely not something you have to use on keto. It's something that I've used even prior to keto. It's just something I notice a bit difference when I use collagen with my nails, with my hair, with my skin. The MCT oil, though, if you like to, it's too expensive, which it can be. One of these containers right here, which is 20 servings, is about $30 for the container, so it's definitely not cheap, but I really like this product. I do have a discount code for 10% off. But what I did before, prior to trying this product, is I just put heavy cream, which I do have heavy cream in it as well, and then butter, because butter is also a healthy fat. That's what MCT oil is. It's just a healthy fat. So is butter. You could also use coconut oil. It's the same thing. So, you don't have to have these products to be able to get a coffee with healthy fat. Oh, let's talk about my mug. I know I wasn't going to buy any more, but I was at Big Lots, and look how stinking cute this is. It looks like a sweater. But if this thing is so hot, like it is not very good with keeping the heat out. It is crazy. But anyway, so a simple coffee definitely would be just butter, coconut oil, and heavy cream. But I just personal preference to use this. I also have some pure sweetener in there. It's just a stevia erythritol blend. So today we have a potluck at work for the holidays, and I'm bringing 2 dishes that I know I can eat. However, unfortunately, our department is going to be working during some of the time that the potluck's going on. I mean, the food will probably be there most of the day, but it's like between 11 and 1 is the time we kind of set for it. And we have a new person coming at 10, which I most likely will be done with my part by 11. It just usually depends on the person and how long it takes them. It takes me to go through things and whatnot. But just in case I am not done, I wanted to take out some of the salad that I made. So I did make myself a bowl of the salad because I wanted to make sure for sure, for one thing, I really wanted to have it because I really like the salad. But also I wanted to make sure that I had something that I could have from it. But I'm also bringing some leftover pot roast from last night. Again, pot roast is such an easy keto meal. So I literally just took the entire roast, put it in my crock pot, and I added a stick of butter, and I added 1 package of the au jus gravy, and then I used some of my homemade ranch seasonings and just put them in there. I put in like just a little bit of water, like a 1/4 cup, just to for those seasonings. And then that was it. And I put it on there for 8 hours, and it was done. I used some sugar-free ketchup because I'm just really basic when it comes to my meat. I actually just like ketchup on there. I love ketchup. So I just use sugar-free ketchup. So I'm bringing leftovers from tonight because Nobody else wanted that last night. Well, my youngest son wasn't here last night, so no, but nobody else wanted it. So I have this big, huge roast I have to eat up. But that is such a simple keto meal, you guys. You just throw the roast in there, and bam, you have something that you could have for salads or just to eat. You can make some chaffles and have a chaffle sandwich. I mean, it's so easy and versatile, but it's just simple, like really simple. If you're a person that doesn't mind eating the same thing every day, a roast is an excellent way to have your meals for almost the entire week, because you could just cook one on a Sunday and eat it for several days for dinner or for lunches. But you guys know I like to mix things up a little bit. I don't like to eat the same thing every day. I don't mind eating it the next day, but roast is something that I probably could eat almost every day because I like it that much. So my breakfast done. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I have for breakfast, and I'll show you my lunch. And then I made some cold brew coffee yesterday in my new cold brew maker I got from Erin, and I did the chocolate raspberry from Bones. It is as good as I thought it was going to be. So I have some of that in my cup, and I'm going to focus on water today, because as usual on the weekends, I never drink enough water. So I definitely am feeling it. It's almost approaching that time of the month, so I'm really retaining water bad yesterday and today. I can feel it, because I think I'm about 4 days away. And usually it's the week leading up that I have, just the bloating and the cramping and the retaining water, and I'm definitely doing that. So I want to drink a lot of water leading up to it. Oh, let me show you my cards. This one was from, I think, was this the one from Krista? Oh no, this one's from Nasine. I did work on some Christmas cards yesterday, but I need to finish them up. I definitely did not do as many as I thought. If you guys are wondering, I got this little thing from Dollar General. It was like $2. No, it might even have been $1. This one must be from Krista. Yes. So there's that one. So I love this little hangy thing. Hopefully when I go pick up my P.O. box tomorrow, I know I'm going to have a few more, because I've had some people message me. Not too late to send cards. I don't even care if I receive them after the holidays. I love Christmas cards, and I love the personal message people put. So anyway, yeah, I'm hoping to get enough to at least fill this thing up. So how was your weekend? Mine was actually not too bad. Me and my husband went out to dinner on, sorry, I'm trying to start editing this video, and of course my software has an update, but we're not going to do that right now. We went to dinner on Saturday, and then yesterday morning when I woke up, my dog was being kind of weird, like he didn't even want his treats or anything, and then he was just sitting like on my feet and like following me everywhere. And then I think his stomach was upset. I think he had a tummy ache. I can't, every time I take him out, like he acted like he needed to go to the bathroom, but he wouldn't. So I think he just had kind of an upset stomach. But we woke up this morning. So of course I like constantly like worry about things like that, like really super bad. But, so I'm like thinking, what could it be? What could it be? It's a Sunday, the vet's not open. And it was just like all these things going through my head. But he woke up this morning and he's fine. He ate his treats, but he was all day yesterday, just like he did not want to be away from our side. One of us, he had to be either in our lap, or my husband had to rudely interrupt and call. But anyway, so towards the end of the night, though, it seemed like he was feeling a little bit better, and he ate his dinner and everything. And then this morning, he is perfectly fine. But I worry so much about because he's just a little dog. And then I worry because they can't tell us what's wrong with them. And you just have to watch their signs and symptoms. But he seems to be doing fine today. He's begging for some of my breakfast, but I'm not giving it to him, because we've already decided that because, we know you're not supposed to give them certain things, but these have spices and stuff in them anyway. Sometimes I'll make him just his own like separate egg, because the vet had told us that things like that, especially when their stomachs are upset, to give them like really bland things. But like I said, he's fine today. It was just yesterday thing. And yes, I know I still need to, you guys, I swear this time of year always gets away from me. I know I need to film my Christmas decor. I am really going to try to get that done this week. I've got to get it done. So anyway, I'm going to finish getting stuff done around here, and I will pop on and show you all my food here in just a second. Okay, so this is the salad. If you guys, my meal prep video went up this morning, so I will link it in the cards above. But this is a antipasto salad, and then I have the jalapeno popper deviled eggs. So these are the two things I'll be bringing that I know that I can eat. Finishing up my coffee. So I have some little smokies. Again, one of those things like say you're just tired of bacon, Little Smokies are another really good like breakfast or even lunch thing. I had these left over from Thanksgiving, a package of them that I wanted to use up. So I just threw these in my air fryer and just heated them up this morning. I have the carbs here on the screen. I don't remember how many carbs are in those, but I'll have the whole thing for the meal. I have 2 eggs here. These are like free range organic eggs. And then I have just a tiny bit. I just used just a little sprinkle of Colby Jack cheese and then some seasonings. So as I told you guys, I just wanted to do a little bowl of this stuff just to make sure that I had some. And then roast. I know it doesn't look very pretty. It's cold. I'll heat it up, of course, but I do have 4 ounces of pot roast here, and then I have 2 tablespoons of sugar-free ketchup. So that will be my lunch today. I know it's kind of a weird lunch, but hey, it's better than hitting that potluck table. I'll probably have a couple of the deviled eggs too if there are any left when I go over there. So here, I already poured some out, of course. So I have just half and half in here with the Bones chocolate raspberry. It's amazing, super good, very strong. I probably used too much coffee because it was, I mean, the flavor is really strong. Like, it is such a strong chocolate raspberry flavor. I really noticed with the Bones coffees that making them cold intensifies the flavor. So you can cut back on the coffee just a little bit when you make them cold. I forgot to take a bunch of meat out of the freezer before I did meal prep. So, I did it yesterday morning. I should have done it on Saturday. That way it would have been nice and thought out to do meal prep, but I did not. So I took it all out yesterday. So I have like 2 packages of thighs and legs that I need to cook up, and I have a package of boneless thighs that I need to cook up because later in this week I'm having a Cobb salad and I want to use the boneless thighs for that. I'm trying to clean out my freezer. I did not have to buy any chicken this week. And then I took out 2 packages of the legs and thighs. It's like I used my food saver and just packaged up like 1 or 2 servings. So it's like 4 servings in there because I plan on having it for dinner 1 or 2 days this week and then lunch for 1 day this week. So I want to cook those up. So I'm just going to, when I make dinner tonight, I'm just going to throw those into the air fryer, and I'll have probably the legs and thighs for dinner tonight, I imagine. So I'm just going to throw those into the air fryer while I'm making dinner and cook all those up. That's something that I try to like multitask when I'm making dinner because you guys know I don't get home till like after 5 every day and I don't have a lot of time. So dinner, I like it to be simple. Tonight was going to be kielbasa with broccoli and some like a loaded broccoli, but I think I'll go ahead and just do the chicken since I have to cook it up anyway. So I will check in with you guys at lunchtime. I was going to just sit in there at work with everybody at the potluck, but it's like I said, it's going to be drop in and out. But I also did not get everything done this weekend I wanted to get done. I still have to finish getting my gifts for my coworkers for the stockings and then finish my stockings here. And I really wanted to film that this weekend so I could go up sometime during the week. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is getting the stuff today and then filming it sometime after work this week, getting the stockings done and doing that. Because I really want to I have all the presents but one. My husband's last present will be here Wednesday. And then I want to get wrapping. So I think what end up happening is I'll end up wrapping on Wednesday. And I'll probably do a video, just like maybe not a lot of like talking, but we'll see. And I'll put mine because I want to get all the Christmas presents under the tree. So that will be happening sometime this week too. It's just going to be a super busy week, but then Friday is my last day before I go on break. But because Christmas is next week, I have to try to still get things done in between work and all that. But anywho, so I am going to finish getting things together here and watch a couple videos. I think Naseen just uploaded her video, so I'm going to go watch that. And I will talk to you guys at lunchtime.